What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. I don't know, I'm playing around with the intro, Cancer. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling phenomenal today. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Cancer, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Harris was brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Now, the purpose of this channel, for those of you who have Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, wherever, Cancer, this one's for you. And I do tarot card spreads based off our ruler here, the good old Moon. And I'll talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, and when she's going void of courses, all those lunar shenanigans, Cancer. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force reading on the situation, and everything will be dope, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. Cancer, your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just wonderful energy all around here, Cancer. And Cancer, happy Moon Day. It's Monday, and Cancer is the first day of the new lunar cycle. Are you pumped? And this is a special one too here, Cancer, because this is the first new moon after our after the eclipse has happened. And so this is going to be a particularly strong one, really great for setting your intentions and really, what's happening in Scorpio energy. So really great for any ways that you want to change their Cancer. Get some new moon water out. Well, set some water out underneath this full moon, Cancer. Get ready. Just really just manifest with intention there. But before we do all that, Cancer, the energies. The energies. Well, yeah, the moon's energy. She's going void of course today, Cancer. Now, the moon's going to go void of course at about 7:18 a.m., and that'll be Eastern time. And then she'll be moving from... Where's she moving from? From Scorpio into Sagittarius, Cancer, at about 9:22 p.m. tonight. So we're looking at about a 14-hour and 4-minute void of course time there, Cancer. And with the moon being in Scorpio, this is a very intense placement for the moon, just because Scorpio does feel everything's intense for Scorpio. So you may notice that you're feeling your intentions, your emotions more intensely, Cancer. But that does, I feel like, bring about a sense of power too, Cancer, because Scorpio is a very powerful sign, and there's a lot of power and intuition, and our intuition is very guided by our feelings. So this can be an energy for kind of probing those deeper, darker energies that you may be dealing with, Cancer, some things we may have had suppressed, and just learn to, I feel like it's making friends with these and understanding the emotions as opposed to controlling them. That's where the real power is at there, Cancer. Alright, hold on, Cancer. I'll get to that in a moment. Got a new deck here, Cancer. Are you excited? But also, Cancer, you may notice too that your energies, you might feel or notice that you're a little more magnetic than normal. Scorpio has this special attraction about them that just, there's this curiosity that just kind of like, what's that about? It's interesting if you ever been around a Scorpio, when you're kind of feeling each other out, they almost send out like this pulse or something. It's very, very unique when it comes to Scorpio energy. But this is also a great energy for change, Cancer. And considering that this is happening during during the new moon, the new moon is about, we're actually about to get into that, and that's, we can couple them both together, Cancer, because and I forgot to talk about the void of course. We'll talk about that in a second, Cancer. I'm all over the place. But with the new moon, coupling that with Scorpio energy, this is a portal symbolic of a portal to manifest. And like I was saying earlier, clarifying your intentions. We're in a new beginning, a whole new cycle. It's very full energy. It's just making this wish and thinking all the ways that you do want to change and feel more strong. And this is a very driven, resilient energy too with Scorpio. So I feel like this is a very powerful combination to be having to plant whatever it is that you desire, because there's going to be this is just that extra just like oomph that Scorpio's bringing. So pay attention to that, Cancer. And this is also great energy too for getting when they're more so deal with like shared assets, loans, joint finances. But Scorpio regardless is very good with money, just like just like their opposite sign, Taurus. So just something to this could be good energy for getting your finances in order there, Cancer. So just a little something to think about. And we pretty much covered the new moon there, Cancer, but with the void of course energy. Now void of course happens when, and I actually need to edit that in my I think I'm gonna edit that in my one of my apps. But void of course energy happens when the moon forms her final aspect in that particular sign before she moves on to the next sign. And so there's this lack of energy there. So it's a great energy to just kind of not do anything, Cancer, in a sense. You know, allow yourself to recharge your batteries. You know, when it's like Ace of Cups. When you don't have any more to give, you got to make sure to fill up that well first before you go and pouring yourself out there more, Cancer. But it is also great for just washing away any kind of energies that you may have picked up from your surroundings, whether that be at home, you know, maybe amongst the family, or maybe even amongst your friends, amongst co-workers, even like sitting in crowds, or maybe even going to like the mall there, Cancer. Doesn't you know, we water signs pick up energies. You're very sensitive to the energies, so great for doing maybe like an Epsom bath, or maybe even lighting some incense, doing some meditation, maybe some sound healing, going out in nature, whatever that's looking like for you, Cancer. Take advantage of this void of course energy. And then also, you may notice that your plans may be subject to unexpected changes during this time, and also that people may be less likely to make decisions. So, another thing to be aware of, Cancer. And then last few things. These readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situation. And then the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down. Oh, I got to include a link for this one. I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check them out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that are like watching, Cancer, so definitely check them out. Very great energy that they're bringing. They're super intuitive. I think you'd enjoy them. But let's go ahead and get into your general energy of the day for this new lunar cycle here, Cancer. And you have the medicine journey here, Cancer, which is a card of awaken, heal, and realization. And with this energy, Cancer, I feel that every time that we are setting new intentions for the lunar cycle, whether this be just like lunar cycle for everyone, or even our own personal lunar returns, Cancer, this is a great chance to do some healing work, to find areas. And I feel like too, especially with us being in Scorpio energy, which brings things from the depth to the surface. You can't hide anything when it comes to Scorpio energy. And so this is great for, you know, whenever we set that intention, this is a chance to awaken a new side of you, or maybe even awaken something that you may have kept repressed, or kept dormant, that we may not wanted to deal with, in order to heal and to become a better version of yourself, Cancer. But I feel even too, just thinking with that realization, that one, when you start working on these things, I feel like you start realizing just how intuitive you are. You realize what you want to bring to this world, how you can be of service to others. But I feel like it's a realization too that no matter what the challenge is, that you can overcome this stuff. You can. This journey is not meant to just keep you where you feel stuck, although it can feel like that sometimes. There is more to this journey than just the, you know, just like the rat race of life and things, you know, Cancer. So I like this for a start. I feel like this is a very nice energy to start with, Cancer. So be thinking about that. Are there any areas that you need to heal? Maybe like our self-esteem, or maybe we haven't been. And this could even literally be too, Cancer. Not to say that that there are any injuries or anything, but even for some, I feel there's this energy of not pushing too hard, especially if we are doing some healing. I feel like sometimes too, when we're in that state of kind of like maybe incapacitated, maybe we have like a cold, or maybe you have like an injury to like we're gonna be mindful of what we're putting out there, Cancer. But any sort of convalescing, I think that's the correct word, that we're maybe doing, Cancer, just realizing that we can't force that thing as well. That's something, a lot of energy with coming through with this one. Because I'm even getting like a tower moment in a sense, but not in like that something just happens to you. That there is this, that realizing that something does need to change, or there's like this awakening in the sense of you seeing things in a different type of light there, Cancer. But let me get some tarot on this and get some details. Oh, all right, Cancer energy just jumping out here. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, interesting. Huh, and absolutely. All right, Cancer. So you have the Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Coins, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and then the World here, Cancer. We're starting off abundant. And actually, I feel, Cancer, we're actually coming to a close here, getting ready to embark on something different, starting on a new chapter here in this journey. I like this World card because it's like you're getting ready to journey into the unknown, to something's awakening in you, Cancer. There's more to learn about yourself. There's maybe a side of us that is needing to heal. Maybe there's some like inner child healing that's needing to be done, or maybe there's something in a past, a relationship that may need some healing. Maybe there's this energy of care that is coming through with the Two of Cups. And that's interesting, even how these two frogs are kind of sitting together here, Cancer. I do feel that there's a need to mention for some that being careful as far as being quick to, how we were talking about the Ace of Cups earlier, as far as like making sure to refill your well. Just being careful about jumping at helping others, to having that reaction, but not taking the time to help yourself as well, Cancer. Not spreading yourself too thin. It's not that we're not helping them, but I feel like with the Knight of Wands being here, that sometimes he can be so quick and ready to react, that he just doesn't take that moment to really kind of really assess how they're feeling as well. Or maybe there might be even a side of himself that he may be ignoring in channeling that energies in others in order to not do some healing themselves. And it's going to be hard to heal others, Cancer, when there are things that may keep us trapped in a sense with the Eight of Swords being here. Maybe there's something that, again, this could be a low self-esteem thing, maybe something that we were dealing with for, we've been shouldering for a while. So that's even something to consider there. But I am feeling, even with this Eight of Swords, that there might be something for some of you that we have been holding on for a while, because this bird here is the Arctic tern, and I like that. I've been seeing this. There's another deck that has this bird, and the Arctic tern has the longest migratory pattern of any bird. And so I feel like there's something where it's like we've been like carrying this weight for a long time, and I feel that maybe even that's might even be, it's like there's this needing to observe the choices that we make in the actions that we're doing. Are we doing it out of this intentional kind of conscious action, or are we doing things out of a reactive nature? And this doesn't necessarily have to be something where you're doing anything, let's say, reckless, Cancer. This could even be just like some habitual things that, when we feel a certain way, we go to this sort of thing for relief, or this sort of thing and this sort of thing. And it's just looking at that a little bit more and seeing how that has manifested with the Seven of Coins being here. So, yeah, healing's there's an album I was thinking about by, I think it's one of Sia's older, one of her older albums. Healing is Difficult. I really like that one, but It can be. And I'm even kind of feeling where on that album cover, it's kind of getting like that picture. The album cover is a scar of the title "Healing is Difficult" on her cheek, and I'm even feeling for some it's paying attention to maybe those physical scars, like those literal scars, or maybe even those pay attention to even like some emotional scars, and seeing how they have defined you in a sense, because even this world card here is just like maybe we've gotten something that we haven't closed out yet. Now we're getting ready to embark on something bigger here, and whatever that's looking like for you, Cancer. But I do feel there is a clarity with the Ace of Swords here that comes through when we do that process. And then the Ace of Swords is an interesting one because it's even after we have this realization, you can have this clarity, but then it's just what are we doing with it afterwards that really is going to make a difference there, Cancer. So, and one more thing, Cancer, I do feel just with this Two of Cups, if we've had maybe like a relationship of some sorts that may have gone astray, or this feels like even a good an energy if that maybe if not necessarily that bridge has been burned, or just something that you've been maybe thinking about, that even there could even be a chance to repair some relationships as well. It may be tough just thinking about, because Venus is in Libra right now. I want to say till the beginning of January, or not January. Oh, that wouldn't that be lovely? No, till the beginning of December. So just something, another little random thing that kind of came through there, Cancer. But then we're gonna move on from that. All right, let's get some more tarot on this. And I will be tough to, Cancer, with with Venus being in Libra for your Cancer placements, because that's forming a square with our sign, and yeah, that's squares can bring challenges, delays, and things, but they're not impossible. They don't mean you can't heal stuff, but let's see what else is going on here, Cancer. And I hope you're pumped, Cancer. I'm actually getting ready to do your monthly one after this, so we're just gonna be swimming in Cancerian energy for a minute. It's my favorite time of the month. Thank you. All right, Cancer. Let's see what else is going on here. How funny. Mercury just entered Sagittarius. So you have the Five of Coins, the Nine, wow, the Nine of Coins, the Ten of Coins, the Nine of Cups, the Magician, and the Temperance card here, Cancer. And that is fascinating because I feel with this, because the Magician is Mercury, Temperance is Sagittarius, there is this energy of thinking. I feel like it's taking yourself and thinking a little bit broader there, Cancer, just with that literal energy kind of coming through there. But I do feel that for some, with the Five of Coins, this can be thinking from a limited mindset, and how, and this can even be an energy of loneliness here, but, or feeling like we might be alone, Cancer. But I feel with the Nine of Coins being here, and even the Nine of Cups, that maybe for some we're not necessarily in a lonely energy, but right now we're in an energy of needing to be alone in order to kind of get yourself in balance. Find some areas where you need to heal. Maybe there's some things that have gotten out of moderation in a sense with the Temperance card, or maybe you feel like you haven't been able to manifest, and there's a need to work on, do some independent work, kind of get yourself in alignment there, so that we can see if we're aligning with what your sense of legacy, what your long-term goals are looking like. And because I love when the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Coins come together, because it's like you're taking what you're feeling you want to have, and then putting that into work. But I feel with this, like this Five of Coins and this Magician, that there's this feeling of not having the tools that we need, or not, and maybe even it's not the resources, even it may just even be like the inspiration, or there's, it just feels like with the five of coins, it's like maybe when things just start really getting built up here, then something collapses. You know, you got this one side of this little column that they're building, and then, oh, got a little thing there, you got to focus on that, then something else is falling apart, something else is, and it's like you need, you know, in a sense you might need eight arms like this octopus here in order to hold everything together. But you know, Cancer, I feel like try not to get into a place where you feel that you're lacking things. Cause I like that this Ten of Coins has got you got this smorgasbord of food here that all can share, and I feel like that's remembering too where you think about abundance. There's there's more than enough to go around. The universe is just infinitely abundant. It's the mindset that limits our manifestation, and that can be hard, Cancer, with how this realm can have us hardwired in a sense. I was talking with someone the other day about they're coming from a different country, and I've heard this before, but something about it really kind of resonated with me when, you know, it's like, for example, America sells this big dream, this glitz, this glam, all this stuff, but it comes when you get here. Sure, you have all this stuff, but it's just like you're working all the time because you're stressed that you're going to lose all of the things. Where they were talking about from a different standpoint, this energy of where it may not be as glamorous, but you're not nearly as stressed. There's a sense, and I'm not saying you're just going to just up and move that, Cancer, not unless you want to. I may actually join your, Cancer, but it's more so that I feel like it's just like how can you adjust that mindset, that when we feel into that lack, how do we have this realization, even in a sense that there is more to this, and kind of awaken to the amount that is around us and make the most of this because maybe even for some that might be what we might be healing, is that might be what we, yeah, what we may be healing is maybe for some we did come from a less, you know, a background of lack in a sense, and now we never want to get back in that place, and that's fine. But when you keep revisiting that fearful state, that energy keeps permeating around you. So, and then that's where I feel that's like where meditation comes in, and just any things you can do to just reset that energy there, Cancer. But I like that, Cancer. I think I'm gonna leave that there. Let's get some tea, and let's get some advice from Mars and Pluto. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. Hmm. How lovely. Good old sun there, Cancer. Alright, last little bit. So, obviously, you got the sun here, Cancer. You got a little hermit energy here, a little void course. You got the four. Okay, so you got the hermit, the sun card, the four of coins, and then the 10 of wands here, Cancer. And then let's switch back over. So, Cancer, I feel with this energy, it's I feel with this four of coins here. See how the squirrel's just got this very very simple house, living in his tree, living his best life, and I do feel for some there is this energy of where the burdens may feel heavy. There's a need to I it feels like there's a need to like I like that the hermit showed up here because it's like I was saying with the like there's not a necessarily a lonely energy, but a need to be alone and be with how things are changing, and maybe like how your needs may even be changing. You know, what you thought, what you pictured your sunlight being in one instance might be evolving in a sense. And it's interesting because it's like it's evolving with what you have. And that feels more with that four of coins. It's that because the coins can they're just more than just like your like money and resources. It's your manifestation, your material goods, your health. And I feel like that there is this really working with what you have in order to, it's like the sun is shining again. I don't know, this awakening, it's like something is the sun is like revealing a new sense of this journey. But because even because I like that, even how you have the ace of swords, the sun card here, even the magician, like what you're getting ready to come into, what you're getting ready to manifest is starting to, it's evolving is what it with this what it feels like there, Cancer. And with that evolution comes new challenges, but I feel like it's nothing to necessarily shy away from. It's something to, you know, Knight of Wands, go with that excitement, journey into that, to that cave, journey into the unknown, and see what higher self has in store for you there, Cancer. So I like that. I think I'm gonna leave that there, Cancer. So nice little way to kick off a lunar cycle there. Some healing, awakening, this evolution. But if any of that resonated with you, Cancer, if you like that, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Cancer. If you know someone who's, or maybe it's like if you really like, if you notice someone maybe that's going through a situation, having trouble processing some things, it's, but there is, I feel like there's something that's going to lead to this realization that, you know, there's just more to this thing than we realized. Or but then subscribe there, you magician. Hit that bell button. You get notified when I release videos each week or each day. And then last little bit there, Cancer, for your readings, check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. But just check your chart there, Cancer. And come on over to my other channel, Alchemist 8. I do weekly ones. Like I was saying earlier, I'm doing your monthly one here. And I do yearly ones even too, Cancer, over there. And it's a good old time. And all that housekeeping, it's down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Cancer. Interesting. Here's Pluto. You got the Judgment card here, Cancer. And you know the Judgment card, it's there's this decluttering energy that's coming through here. See how this rabbit's kind of pushing just all this stuff out of out of here, Cancer. I do feel that there is a need to, where'd the Ten of Wands go? Release some of these burdens that you may be kind of weighing down on you, Cancer. Kind of go within with the Hermit. Find out what's holding us back, what may be kind of leading us to ruin, and then heal that energy there, Cancer. Be kind with yourself while you're processing this stuff too, because, you know, we have these realizations, and, you know, we can may get in this energy where we beat ourselves up or whatever that's looking like. So just be mindful of that there, Cancer. But let me get your oracle card here, and get your other one so I can get you out of there. Yeah, I like that with that sun card, like you're coming out of your cocoon there, Cancer. Brand new you. Very nice. Thank you. Ha! Love it, Cancer. And how perfect. Here's the moon. Here you got the moon card, which is the honor phases card. And this is a card of respect where you are, self-care, and sync with the cycles. So sync up with, we're on a love that. We're on a new lunar cycle there, Cancer. Respect where you are, see where you want to be. Take care of yourself always along the way on this journey. And yeah, work with the energies, because I feel the more that you, and especially I feel like, for us having Cancer placements, the moon is very important to us. The moon is important to all of us in general, but being moon ruled by the moon, especially if you have your Cancer rising, then your chart is ruled by the moon, and that's a whole lot. But it's syncing with those energies, being where you are, going void of course when there's not any energy there, taking time to relax. It just helps you navigate this thing and help you grow in the long run there, Cancer, and grow with, I feel like, more ease. It's not that the challenges are going to stop, but you'll be better equipped to face them. So there's something to think about there with this, getting into this new lunar cycle here. And we're going to talk about every phase along the way there, Cancer, so I got you. But you stay safe out there, Cancer. Starting off this new manifestation too, and I love that too, that came up. Portal manifestation. We got the Magician there. I really like that, Cancer. So I really feel like this can be a really effective lunar cycle for you. And then you keep eyes on the moon. I know you can't see it right now, but just set your crystals out there. Set yourself out some water, so that the water can soak up that new moon energy. Then what do you want to manifest there, Cancer? And I will catch you on the next one tomorrow.